It's our first video of the Life Be Lifin podcast. Here we are. We made it. We
Yeah.
did it. We're finally doing it.
Finally, we've been talking about it for I don't know how long now.
Long time.
And finally, we
Couple of years
decided
now.
that there was never going to be a right time because life be lifing.
Life's always lifing.
So
Too many excuses always get in the
Yep.
way. So done
Here
with
we
the
are.
excuses. We're gonna throw it out there.
Yep.
But a little bit about us.
I'm Becky. I'm 36. I'm 36. Proud to be this man's wife and daughter and mother of her amazing daughter.
First time. She's super nervous.
I'm
Y'all give her a
super
little
nervous.
grace.
I'm sorry.
Give her a little grace. It'll get easier with time. But yeah, this is my lovely wife, Becky. My name's Andy. I'm the husband to this beautiful woman and father to our amazing CEO, our Chief Entertainment Officer. That would be our daughter.
Yep.
And yeah, this is just it's just a podcast that it's about life.
Yeah.
Struggles.
We wanted to create a community of lifers, really, who know the struggle and aren't afraid to keep things real, because there's so much fakeness in this world these days. So we're kind of, going against the flow, keeping it real, letting the awkward things be awkward, letting the struggles be struggles. I'm speaking of struggles. I feel like we are struggling as we speak.
We are struggling, but that's okay. No need to worry. There we go. Okay.
Awesome. All right.
Sorry about that. Sorry, we've got a little screen over here that kind of helps us.
Because we're first timers and we're too scared to just fly by the seat of our pants.
That's right. But thank y'all for coming on this journey. But yeah, like she said, we just wanted to create a community of lifers, people who know the struggle, everyday struggles, job, relationships, family, kids, extended family.
Yeah.
No topics off limits. Everything is everything's open and out there.
I will say we will probably spend an unfair amount of time on parenting just because we're kind of in the thick of it with our kiddo right now.
Very much so. Very, very, very much so.
And I think probably we're going to have a special little recurring segment, and I'll let Andy tell you all about it.
Oh, you mean the Unpop Cultured Becky segment?
The Unpop Cultured Becky segment. You're going to have to give them a little bit of history behind that.
A little new recurring thing that we're going to tap into, but it's something that's super interesting. She does not know a lot of things that are just common knowledge to normal everyday people.
Okay, but there's a reason for this. I was a pastor's kid and homeschooled from kindergarten to 12th grade. So literally I'll be in a room full of people and someone will crack a joke or say a line from a movie and I will be the only one not laughing because I don't get it. So we're going to explore some of my idiosyncrasies as far as pop culture goes.
It's a very, very fun game to play because you can stumble upon some really, really hidden treasures,
hidden gems there.
that they're it's so hard to explain, but when you run into it in the wild, when you see things that you like that maybe just normal or just general knowledge, but to find somebody who's never experienced that, it is such a breath of fresh air because it's like a fresh ball of clay. You could just mold it and just shape it, and it's not dried out, and it's so fun to play with and just see what you can create. Not that I'm trying to change you or anything, or mold you into something different, but it's very hard to describe.
It's just
it's like this. Here's an easier way to describe it. If you're a parent, did you ever think that you'd have to teach somebody how to blow their nose, or how to do just a simple task like how to hold their breath? Like, trying to explain these things in words, they're hard. But that feeling
once you do it,
when you do it, or when you have the
breakthrough moment,
when you have the chance to experience that, it's a very awesome feeling.
Yeah.
And it's great. So anytime I run across something that she is not aware of or something that she's never seen before, it's amazing because it's like, whew, I get to, like, it's fresh. You get to explain it. So she has no opinion about it. She has no topic. She has nothing formed about it.
But
so
also this has kind of bled over into my adult life in a way that I don't keep up with pop culture. So even fresh new topics, I can whoop right over my head, just because like I'm not going to be the person in the grocery store line looking at all the gossip magazines. Like I don't it doesn't hit my radar.
no, it doesn't.
So that'll be a fun segment.
That will be, but also something else we're going to talk about, some unpopular opinions, things that are meant to ruffle the feathers, things that are meant to cause a little commotion, because
that's the world we live in.
This is the world we live in, and who doesn't like a little bit of tea? Who doesn't like a little bit of gossip? Right? I think everybody thrives off disaster. In this area, a little bit. I think there's just you're not living unless there's some kind of excitement or something going on. So we may touch on some unpopular opinions, and also with that being said, this is not for your kids.
Yeah, this is definitely not something you're going to want to share with your kids.
We are going to explore topics of all kind.
And also, we tend to be on the little more risque side of life and humor. So if that's not your cup of tea, you might want to keep on scrolling.
There may
For
be
all the rest of you, this is where welcome here.
Exactly. We may do some late night lives or something. Yeah. Where kind of like a Life Be Lifin after dark, something like that. Well, this is all brand new. We're still trying to work out everything. Yeah. You can expect weekly podcasts from us, weekly drops. We are currently going through changes and so you'll hear different phases and things. So just buckle up and get ready. Thank you for coming on this journey with us and wanting to come on this journey with us. It's your first time. Just thank you. We want to mention two special people that make this podcast happen. We already mentioned one, our CEO. That's our Chief Entertainment Officer, and that's our daughter.
She's 5.
But also our Chief Meow Officer. Yeah. He's not here, but he might make an appearance at some point. He's our cat. So if you ever see him, he's the CMO. The Chief Meow Officer. Yeah. So just keep that in mind.
We kind of just are setting this up as a Life Be Lifin interaction. So don't expect it to be perfect ever, because there might be a cat that shows up. There might be a kid that shows up. I mean, we're going to do our best with what we've got, but we're not going to shoot for perfection, because that's just not not the space we're in.
It's not what this is meant to be. No. This is just us just conversating, talking, chatting about life. Just keeping it real. Just how life be life and all the time.
This is a safe space to be real.
Exactly. Please come in, jump in the comment section. Yeah. Write something. What's something you're struggling with? What's a topic that you want us to touch on? What's something that be lifing for you? Yeah. Just let us know in the comment section. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah. Hit the follow button. Also, find us on other socials. We're trying to get those set up. Possibly by the time this video is put out, they will be set up. But check us out, Life Be Lifin, or any kind of variation of that. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, places like that. And but this is our little intro video. We just want to introduce ourselves, say hey, and welcome you in.
And we can't wait to see y'all in other videos.
Thank y'all very much for stopping by. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
We'll see you next time.
Peace out. You didn't get